Hello and a happy Tuesday afternoon to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas going to give you the update here for tonight. Tomorrow, we do have another First Alert weather day for parts of the region due to another freeze warning. We're expecting temperatures to drop into the 20s, in fact, mid-20s for some portions of the region. Again, we'll get to that. We're also going to talk about a nice little warm-up as soon as tomorrow afternoon. That's going to last for several days. In fact, really great weather for the rest of the week. Today's been a nice day, just a little cool out there, which we'd expect for this time of year. Nothing too out of the norm, but certainly a huge difference from what we saw so much of last week, the previous week as well. Hard to believe that just 4 days ago, our high temperature in Fargo was 92. Now we're looking at temperatures in the middle of the afternoon in the upper 40s and low 50s. Let's go ahead and pull up. As you can see, that sky, another blue sky, beautiful day across the region. We have temperatures, as mentioned, in the 40s out there, a few 50s. Now take a look at our next weather maker. This is for tomorrow morning, and it's for freeze potential. Now, there are going to be some areas that could drop as low as the mid-20s, others low 30s. So what are we looking at here? Potential to kill crops out there. Also harm to unprotected outdoor plumbing. So if you have, again, these things in place, you want to make sure you try and figure out ways to kind of keep these things warm, whether it's the crops, whether it is the unprotected outdoor plumbing. Just know that there is going to be that risk there. And again, this is for the early morning hours tomorrow through about 9 a.m. In fact, here's a look at your freeze warning. Of course, all the areas there shaded in purple, that is portions of northeast North Dakota, northern Red River Valley, and northwest Minnesota, and parts of Lakes Country as well. And you can see temperatures dropping in the mid-20s. It goes from midnight through 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now, I do want to let you know, one area, just one county within our region, that's Douglas County, is under a frost advisory from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is for temperatures dipping as low as the lower 30s. Again, could harm sensitive vegetation. So another very cold morning. Does look like on Thursday morning we'll see those temperatures warm up a little bit, so not as much of a concern. Kind of pulling back out across the region here. These are the areas that we think, and I say we think, the First Alert Weather Team has that potential for frost, for the freeze. So we've got it again stretching down to as far as West Fargo, and Moorhead. Again, we're going to see lows in the mid-30s. Certainly could see a little bit of frost there. Once you get far enough west, I think we're going to see upper 30s, lower 40s, so a little safer from a frost or freeze in those locations. Now take a look at some of our lows here, and you look especially Wadena, Bemidji, and we've got a low of 30 in those locations, 33 Roseau, but I do think that potential with a clear sky there is there to see our numbers drop into the 20s. So again, we look at the 7 a.m. temperature, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if we had some of those spots, especially northwest Minnesota and those areas a little farther to the east there. We look at Bemidji, we look at Wadena, as dropping into the mid to upper 20s. So keeping an eye on that. We'll start to see a little bit of a south wind as you head a little farther west into southeast North Dakota. So again, that wind helps to mix out the air to a certain extent, so that typically prevents us from seeing the frost and freeze conditions. So look at our next weather maker, and again, we've got that high pressure sitting just to the east of our region, allowing those cold air, those cold temperatures to really move into the region. That's what's going to allow those numbers to drop down into the 20s in a few spots. And again, right under that dome of high pressure, Duluth, Minneapolis, temperatures are going to be even colder tomorrow morning. So again, those are the areas we're expecting the coldest air. Now look, by tomorrow afternoon, and we'll look at the numbers here in just 1 second, but notice we're back into those green and even some light yellow colors. That indicates, especially with that south wind helping to pump warmer air into the region, you're going to feel that tomorrow. We take a look at our 5 o'clock temperatures today under a clear sky, upper 40s to mid 50s. A little bit of a chill out there. This evening, overnight tonight, numbers dropping again. You see upper 20s, low 30s for portions of the region. While we're in Devil's Lake Basin, the area that was most susceptible to the cold air last night, we're looking at lower 40s. So a little bit of a flip-flop there from this morning to what we're going to see tomorrow morning. Now by noon tomorrow, we're already as warm as we are this afternoon. So watch what happens jumping into the afternoon hours, and it kind of sped past that, but we're going to see our numbers. You'll see the highs in just 1 second. With that southerly breeze, we're going to see temperatures in the low 60s, mid 60s, even a couple upper 60s out there. You see our wind gust as well, gusting anywhere from 20, 25 miles per hour, 69 degrees, sunny in Fargo. That will come with that south wind gusting up to about 25. Here's a look at some of those highs. Again, 68 Sisseton, 69 in Oaks. You see the farther west you go, the warmer those numbers are. That's because those southerly winds are going to start a little earlier in the day in those locations. And then you head a little farther to the east, still warming up, but again, low 60s, couple mid 60s as compared to upper 60s as you head farther into North Dakota. Now, temperature trend over the next 5 days, a little bouncing around, but by and large, all days above the norm. 69 Wednesday up to 72 on Thursday. A little cooler Friday, 66, still above the norm for this time of year. Saturday, 74, 70 on Sunday. Saturday, Sunday provide the next chance for showers in the region. The next 3 days are going to be sunny Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's take a look at the weekend. A warm front approaches. As it moves in, opportunity for a few light showers late Saturday evening into early Sunday morning. Then we jump into the morning hour Sunday, a bit of a break there, and then during the afternoon, next chance for showers comes ahead of and along a cold front, which will be moving through the region. Once we get to Monday morning and Monday afternoon, the showers clear out, and by and large, we're looking could see a couple stray showers in Lakes Country on Monday, but by and large, most areas getting some sunshine, looking good out there. Next rain chance, we've got Saturday isolated, Saturday evening into Sunday, a better chance there. A little bit of a break Monday, and then a few scattered showers as we head into your Tuesday. So again, kind of breaking it down for you, we've got that first alert weather morning for Red River Valley, areas east, and then portions of northeast North Dakota as well. We can see temperatures in the mid-20s to lower 30s out there. Then we warm up nicely tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, warm temperatures in the 60s, 70s. Saturday, Sunday in the 70s as well, but that is going to come with a better chance of showers. Cold front moves through on Sunday. That's going to drop us back down into the low to mid 60s as we jump into next week. So again, all in all, not a bad forecast, just a little bit of a chill, especially tomorrow morning. Hope you have a wonderful evening.